Hey guys, today Paul and I are headed up to Mega Machine in Tumwater. We're picking up a couple of parts for a secret project we're working on. We can't quite tell you guys about until the customer says that we can. We're kind of just doing the beginning stages of making something. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. And when it gets to a certain point, the customer will let us know that we can show you guys. We'll tell you guys all about the project. But we've been waiting for these parts to be made for about 8 weeks, so we're pretty excited to go pick these up. We've been waiting on them. So we're gonna go get these picked up, and then we're gonna move on to doing the lower shock mounts on Kaz's Duramax. So let's go to Olympia. Headed back to the shop. We picked up those special parts from the machine shop, so that's pretty exciting. We'll update you guys on that when we're able to. Now we're gonna head back to Cougar House and design up and cut out the lower shock mounts for the Duramax. So let's get back to the shop. Paul and I got back from Olympia picking up those special parts, and now we're back at the shop, and we were gonna cut out the shock mounts for the lower part of the Duramax, but then we had a order for my friend Tom that works at Toyota. He's the parts guy there. He's been working there for like 9 years. He dropped off some hood hinges that were for his 47 Chevy, and he needed them extended by 1 inch. Something to do with hood clearance with a custom hood or something. So we went ahead and cut those out for him, and now we got those ready for him. We bent them in the vise, and now that's all done for him, so he can pick those up on his way home from work. And then we're gonna clean up the welding table, kind of tidy up the garage a little bit so we give ourselves a good starting point for the morning, and then we're gonna move on to designing those shock mounts with the Duramax. We'll catch you guys then.
So today we're going to mock this dual shock tower up on our Duramax, and instead of taking this tower and tacking it to the frame and fighting the welder and everything outside, what I'm going to do is I have this spare, this is an intercooler mount for a Coyote motor, supercharged Coyote motor that didn't end up going out. So what I'm going to do is take this piece of scrap now, weld it here, and then I can get my big mouth gator clips, on it, and just clamp it to the frame versus welding it to the frame. Then all I got to remove is this here. Let's get to it.
Step on the land, I've got your hand, and now we're way down, fade out low. Was it your plan? Can't understand. I love the air you bring, everything. Under the sun, a fire is burning. You tell me to hold on tight. I wish that we could stay here forever. I wanna remember. Oh, the sight of you brings the fight in me, makes me wanna move. Fingers down your spine, looking in my eyes, feel your hands on mine. Tonight we're freer than ever. I wanna remember. Oh, we run every endeavor. I wanna remember. Step on the land, I've got your hand, and now we're way down, fade out. No, was it your plan? Can't understand. I love the air you bring, everything. I'm in the sun, a fire is burning. You tell me to hold on tight. I wish that we could stay here forever. I wanna remember. Oh, the sight of you brings the fight in me, makes me wanna move.
What is it, Moose? Alright guys, picking right back up where we left off yesterday. Paul and I are going to work on getting the shock tower buttoned up and put onto the truck. Well, not buttoned up, but like tacked onto the frame. So then we can hang the shocks and make the lower shock mount that will come off of the lower spring plate. Or the U-bolt flip plate is what you call them. It's the plate that will sit on top of the leaf springs, and the nuts to the U-bolts sit on that and clamp the leaf springs to the axle. So we're going to make the lower shock mount come off of that. So Moose, it's okay, buddy. So we're going to get into the engineering PC here. After we tack that on, well, we'll probably clamp it. We'll see. And then we'll get into the PC and we'll get those designed up and get them cut out. Let's do this, guys. Cue the music. There you go. What's this?
There it is.
Looks like we got our box for Tom Wood's driveline. Let's get it opened up. Pull on up. Alright, yeah guys, check this out. Tom Wood's driveline. The highest quality drivelines you can buy. Hit them up if you want one. keep that tape around them so it keeps the caps on it, end caps. That's how we get stuff from the powder coater too, just wrapped in saran wrap.
Didn't want to come out.
Pack them so nice. Alright guys, see this right here is the double cardan with the Ford style flange, and this end down here is got the, you know, the U-bolt style flange for the Super Duty axle. And yeah, beautiful high angle drive line. Gorgeous. Alright, so everything is at the powder coater. We just got a picture today of a couple of the items. I mean, looks like Iron Man was about a hand in it, huh? I mean, it's pretty dope. So we'll show you guys that in the next episode here. And everything will be back from the powder coater, and we'll be reassembling the Silverado. And then moving on to installing the 513s.
513!
And the Yukon zip locker up front, and the regular style ratchet locker in the rear. But yeah, let's move on to getting these shock mounts designed up for the Duramax. One more thing we got here, guys. We got to go through the Yukon gearing rebuild kits and see what's in them. Make sure we got everything we need. We got a seal. Looks like we got our new gears. Here, let me show you guys. Okay, check it out. We got our new bearings, races, bearing, ring and pinion bearing, and then this is the one for the flange. New bolts for around that hold the ring and pinion on. And then here's everything for the Chevrolet rear, you know, bearings, races, seal, more stuff, flange seal. So, okay, we got everything here. Eric was talking to us and he thought maybe that the rebuild kits would house all the inner and outer components, but it's actually just the inner stuff. So I'm gonna hit him up and let him know that, hey, you gotta hit up the Ford dealer for all the outer seals, and then hit up Chevrolet for all the outer seals on the rear axle. So cool. Now let's get those shock mounts made. Shock mounts.
Everything. I'm in the sun, a fire is burning. You tell me to hold on tight. I wish that we could stay here forever. I wanna remember. Oh, the sight of you brings the fight in me, makes me wanna move. Fingers down your spine, looking in my eyes, feel your hands on mine. Tonight we're freer than ever. I wanna remember. Oh, we run every endeavor. I
As I was editing this video, I realized I didn't film an intro for some reason. I was just so busy. There was so much work involved in that afternoon building those parts for the Duramax, and the drive to Olympia. So in the next episode here, guys, we'll pick up and we'll weld the lower shock mounts onto the driver's side, and then we'll move on to welding on the passenger side shock tower. I'm so used to saying coilovers. And then we'll design up the lower shock mount that will also integrate the pan hard bar in it. So we'll catch you guys then. If you guys like the video, please subscribe. If you guys would please hit the bell up there so you guys can get notifications that I upload fresh videos. And if you guys like Cougar House Garage, you like what we do, check us out at cougarhousegarage.com, at Facebook/Cougar House Garage, and we are Cougar House Garage on Instagram, guys. Follow along in the daily story there and all the crazy projects, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.